It all began in 1937 on this very basketball court in Kansas City. A vision to start something different, something better. A college athletics association where competition wasn't just about the scoreboard, but about character, growth, and rising together. From that first tip-off, the NAIA has grown in size and in spirit, in the way we play, the way we lead, the way we make athletics greater than a game, and all strive to do more and be more. At the NAIA, we take the student and student athlete seriously and focus on the whole person, because individual growth doesn't stop at the final buzzer. Our character-driven athletics empower student athletes to succeed in competition, in class, and in life.
I'm not just preparing for the next game. I'm preparing for what's next.
For NAIA member institutions, small doesn't mean limited. It means limitless. Our schools aren't simply the sum of their teams. They're whole communities that are founded on opportunity, strengthened by tradition, and powered by passion.
Here, we build athletic programs that build lives and legacies.
Through our 29 sports, 21 conferences, 250 member institutions, and 83,000 student athletes, the NAIA fosters a culture of competition and connection in an unstoppable intercollegiate movement where athletics push to new heights and integrity keeps us grounded.
We don't measure success in W's alone. Our greatest victory is the community we create for the student-athlete experience.
Across the NAIA, we play for the love of the game, finding strength in our teammates and gaining inspiration from our challengers.
We know excellence doesn't happen by chance. That's why we built our own playbook for success. From our common sense regulations to our innovative tools like Return on Athletics to our commitment to character development, we help schools not just compete, but thrive.
Our investment goes beyond athletics. We're investing in the future of our student athletes and our schools.
We are bigger than a game, than a record, than a championship. We are the next generation of athletes, leaders, and game changers. It's why we choose the NAIA.
This is college athletics the way it was meant to be. This is the right way to play.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to the 2025 NAIA Baseball National Championship Selection Show. Get ready as we set the stage in the battle for the Red Banner. 46 teams have been selected into the championship field and will compete to be the last team remaining and be crowned champions. Action in the 68th annual NAIA Baseball National Championship gets underway on May 12th at 10 sites around the country, with the winners advancing to the Lewis Clark State College in Lewiston, Idaho. The final site will be played starting on May 23rd and conclude on May 31st, broadcast free on Urban Edge Network and the NAIA Network. Dreams of reaching the national championship field can be realized in two ways. Each conference determines who their automatic qualifiers are. Teams can earn their bid by becoming regular season or tournament champions or finishing as the runner-up in the regular season or conference tournament. Those conferences with 10 or more schools receive 2 bids into the field, while those with less than 10 institutions receive 1. The rest of the teams are determined by the NAIA Baseball Selection Committee, comprised of NAIA head coaches and administrators from around the nation. Are you ready? The announcement of the opening round brackets starts now. Let's start in the Hattiesburg bracket in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and the number 1 seeded Crusaders of William Carey. The Crusaders are the Southern States Tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 38-12 and will join the national field for the 11th time. They will face the number 4 seeded Grenadiers of IU Southeast. The Grenadiers earned an at-large berth out of the River States with an overall record of 30-16 and are making their 9th appearance in the tournament. The number 2 seed are the Eagles of Oklahoma Wesleyan. The Eagles won the KCAC regular season title with an overall record of 46-9 and are making their 15th postseason appearance in the opening round. They will face the number 3 seeded Thunderbirds of British Columbia. The Thunderbirds are the Cascade Tournament runner-up with an overall record of 36-17 and are making their 15th appearance in the national field. Heading into the Kingsport bracket in Kingsport, Tennessee, the number 1 seed are the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan. The Bulldogs are the Appalachian Tournament champions with an overall record of 42-11 and will be making their 15th trip to the postseason tournament. The number 4 seed are the Warriors of Indiana Tech. The Warriors are the Wolverine Hoosier Tournament champions with an overall record of 37-19 and are appearing in their 11th national tournament. They will face the number 5 seeded Wildcats of Louisiana Christian. The Wildcats are the Red River Tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 29-24. The number 2 seed are the Phoenix of Cumberland. The Phoenix claimed the Mid-South Tournament championship with an overall record of 37-16-1 and are making their 8th trip to the national tournament. They will face the number 3 seeded Cougars of Columbia College. The Cougars gained an at-large berth out of the AMC with an overall mark of 41-9 and are making their 6th trip to the national tournament. Let's roll to the Lakeland bracket in Lakeland, Florida, where the top seed are the Fire of Southeastern. The Fire earned an at-large berth out of the Sun with an overall record of 41-13 and will be looking to claim their 3rd red banner. The number 4 seed are the Golden Stallions of Abraham Baldwin. The Golden Stallions claimed an at-large berth out of the Southern States with an overall record of 35-14 and are making their first ever appearance in the national tournament field. They will face the number 5 seeded Chargers of Briarcliff. The Chargers won the Great Plains Tournament title with an overall record of 28-22 and are making their first trip to the tournament since 2015. The number 2 seed are the Eagles of Central Methodist. The Eagles won the Hart Tournament Championship with an overall record of 35-13 and are joining the opening round for the 6th time. They will battle the number 3 seeded Firestorm of Arizona Christian. The Firestorm gained an at-large berth out of the Great Southwest with an overall mark of 39-14-1 and are making their 4th trip appearance in the opening round. Moving to the Lawrenceville bracket, the number 1 seed are the Grizzlies of Georgia Gwinnett. The Grizzlies are the Continental Tournament champions with an overall record of 49-4 and are joining the national field for the 11th time. The number 4 seed are the Tornadoes of Talladega. The Tornadoes won both the HBCU Conference regular season title and tournament title with an overall record of 42-12 and are joining the tournament field for the 6th time. They will face the number 5 seeded Cougars of St. Xavier. The Cougars won the Chicagoland Tournament title with an overall record of 31-22 and are in the opening round for the 6th time. The number 2 seed are the Seahawks of Kaiser. The Seahawks gained an at-large berth out of the Sun with an overall record of 35-15 and are joining the tournament field for the 5th time. They will take on the number 3 seeded Jaguars of Houston Victoria. The Jaguars gained an at-large berth out of the Red River with an overall mark of 38-15 and are joining the tournament field for the 5th time. In the Lewiston bracket, the Royals of Hope International are the number 1 seed as they claim the Great Southwest Tournament Championship with an overall record of 43-8 and are the defending NAIA national champions. The number 4 seed are the Hustlin' Owls of Oregon Tech. The Hustlin' Owls gained an at-large berth out of the Cascade with an overall mark of 38-14 and will join the tournament field for the first time in program history. They will face the number 5 seeded Blue Hawks of Dickinson State. The Blue Hawks are the North Star Tournament runner-up with an overall record of 21-29 and are joining the tournament field for the first time in program history. The number 2 seed are the Pioneers of Wayland Baptist. The Pioneers are the Sooner regular season champions with an overall record of 39-17 and will be making their first trip to the national tournament since 2016. They will battle the number 3 seeded Warriors of Lewis Clark State. The Warriors won the Cascade Tournament Championship and are the World Series host with an overall record of 35-14 and have an NAIA record of 19 baseball red banners. Let's look at the Lincoln bracket, where the number 1 seed are the Warriors of Weber International. The Warriors claim the Sun Tournament title with an overall record of 41-13 and will be making their 7th trip to the national tournament. The number 4 seed are the Wildcats of Indiana Wesleyan. The Wildcats are the Crossroad Tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 29-21 and in the national field for the 5th time in program history. They will face the number 5 seeded Mustangs of Mount Mercy. The Mustangs are the Hart Tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 33-21 and are making their 2nd straight appearance in the tournament field. The number 2 seed and bracket host are the Bulldogs of Concordia. The Bulldogs are the Great Plains regular season champions with an overall record of 40-11 and are joining the tournament field for the 7th time. They will face the number 3 seeded Drovers of USAO. The Drovers claim the Sooner tournament title with an overall record of 31-22 and will be making their 10th trip to the opening round. Let's reveal the Shreveport bracket, starting with the number 1 seeded Pilots of LSU Shreveport. The Pilots won both the Red River regular season and tournament titles with an overall record of 51-0 and will enter their 16th tournament with the best record in college baseball history. The number 4 seed are the Braves of Ottawa. The Braves gained an at-large berth out of the KCAC with an overall record of 38-14 and are making their 3rd trip to the national tournament. They will face the number 5 seeded Knights of Southern New Orleans. The Knights are the HBCU conference tournament runner-up with an overall mark of 24-25 and will be making their 1st trip in the opening round in program history. The number 2 seed are the Evangels of Mid-America Christian. The Evangels gained an at-large berth out of the Sooner with an overall record of 38-15 and are making their 2nd consecutive appearance in the tournament. They will face the number 3 seeded Royals of Johnson. The Royals gained an at-large berth out of the Appalachian with an overall mark of 35-16 and are making their 1st trip to the national tournament in program history. Heading over to the Upland bracket, the number 1 seed are the Trojans of Taylor. The Trojans claim the Crossroads regular season and tournament championships with an overall record of 46-9 and will be making their 10th appearance in the tournament field. They will face the number 4 seeded Vikings of Grandview. The Vikings earn an at-large berth out of the Heart with an overall record of 34-11 and are making their 6th trip to the opening round. The number 2 seed are the Bruins of Bellevue. The Bruins claim both the North Star regular season and tournament championships with an overall record of 40-13 as they are making their 15th tournament appearance in the opening round. They will match up against the number 3 seeded Coyotes of Kansas Wesleyan. The Coyotes won the KCAC tournament championship with an overall record of 39-13 and are making their 7th appearance in the field. Our next bracket is in Waleska, Georgia, where the top seed are the Eagles of Reinhardt. The Eagles are the tournament runner-up in the Appalachian with an overall record of 42-11 and will make their 6th trip to the tournament. They will battle the number 4 seeded Gyrenes of Ave Maria. Ave Maria earned an at-large berth out of the Sun with an overall record of 27-25 and are appearing in the opening round for the 3rd time in program history. The number 2 seed in Waleska are the Wolfpack of Loyola. The Wolfpack won the Southern States Tournament Championship with an overall record of 38-15 and are joining the tournament field for the 4th time. They will face the 3rd seed, the Mighty Oaks of Oakland City. The Mighty Oaks are the River States Tournament champions with an overall record of 39-13 and are joining the tournament field for the 1st time in program history. Our final stop is the Williamsburg bracket, with the top seed being the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. The Spartans claim the AMC Tournament Championship with an overall record of 40-9 and are making their 11th trip to the NAIA opening round. They will take on the number 4 seeded Racers of Northwestern Ohio. The Racers are the Wolverine Hoosier regular season champions with an overall mark of 40-13-1 and are making their 7th trip to the national tournament. The number 2 seed and host in Williamsburg are the Patriots of Cumberlands. The Patriots earned an at-large berth out of the Mid-South with an overall mark of 45-10. They will battle the number 3 seeded Pioneers of Mid-American Nazarene. The Pioneers earn an at-large berth out of the Heart with an overall mark of 33-16 and are joining the tournament field for the 8th time. Let's take one final look at the 46 teams who will compete in the 68th annual NAIA Baseball National Championship. Thanks for watching and good luck to our qualifiers. The battle for the Red Banner begins now.